Can we go ahead and get the first call for the 1,600-meter run, 7th and 8th grade? First call for 7th and 8th grade, 1,600-meter run. Heat number 1 of the 7th grade 400 meter dash. In lane 1, Gavin Weirdren of Kemper. Lane 2, Cohen Tupa of Lewis Central. Lane 3, Jack Martin of Atlantic. Lane 4, Josh Borrego of Clarinda. Lane 5, Griffin Oliver of Glenwood. Lane 6, Damian Goach of Harlan. Lane 7, Thaddeus Riggs of Lewis Central. And in lane 8, Jackson Ray of Red Oak. This will be the second call. 1600 meter run, both 7th and 8th grade. Second call, 1600 meter run, 7th and 8th grade. Results of the 7th grade discus. 5th place, Camden Melby of Lewis Central. 4th place, Quentin Camrad of Lewis Central. 3rd place, Tate Boothie of Glenwood. 2nd place, Caden Nolik of Atlantic. And in 1st place with a throw of 110 feet, 1 inch, Sawyer Purdue of Red Oak. In heat number 2 for the 7th grade 400 meter run. Lane 1, Bo Fasky of Creston. Lane 2, Sawyer Purdue of Red Oak. Lane 3, Angel Rodriguez of Denison. Lane 4, Skylar Burcham of Atlantic. Lane 5, Christian Anderson of Harlan. Lane 6, Hudson Shane of Clarinda. Lane 7, Niall Jensen of Glenwood. And in lane 8, Hayden Krieger of Kemper.
I'm sure some kid lost. Can I just give it to you? If some kid comes up and claims it.
Results of the 8th grade distance medley relay. 5th place was Harlan. 4th place, Denison. 3rd place, Red Oak. 2nd place, Atlantic. And in 1st place with a time of 4 minutes, 15.54 seconds, Glenwood. Of the team of Bachman, Galusha, Stanislav, and Lichtenberg. Final call, 1600-meter run, 7th and 8th grade. Final call, 1600-meter run, 7th and 8th grade. Heat number 1, 8th grade 400-meter dash. Lane 1, Ramsey Goach of Harlan. Lane 2, Isaac Zarate of Red Oak. Lane 3, Caden Owens of Clarinda. Lane 4, Ryder Luth of Denison. Lane 5, Angel Batista of Denison. Lane 6, Henry Shaven of Harlan. And lane 7, Jaden Valdez of Clarinda. Results of the 8th grade discus. In 5th place, Riker Wolf of Shenandoah. 4th place, Frank Martin of Creston. 3rd place, Caden Guard of Lewis Central. 2nd place, Grady Bachman of Glenwood. And in 1st place, with a throw of 119 feet 3 inches, Eduardo Quintiela of Harlan. We need Roberts from Atlantic. Please report for the 1600-meter run. Roberts from Atlantic. Please report. Heat number 2, 8th grade 400-meter dash. Lane 1, Landon Hagan of Atlantic. Lane 2, Jaylee Giles of Creston. Lane 3, Graham Lee of Lewis Central. Lane 4, Dylan Prowlis of Glenwood. Lane 5, Nate Bentley of Creston. Lane 6, Carter Phelan of Lewis Central. Lane 7, Brad Hughes of Glenwood. And in lane 8, Mackay Welledge of St. Albert's. Results of the 7th grade 400-meter dash. In 5th place, Niall Jensen of Glenwood. 4th place, Christian Anderson of Harlan. 3rd place, Sawyer Purdue of Red Oak. 2nd place, Hudson Shane of Clarinda. And in 1st place with a time of 59.01 seconds, Skylar Burcham of Atlantic. Workers, you need to please find Mr. Adams. Hurdle workers, please find Mr. Adams for the 100-meter hurdles. Seventh grade, 4x200-meter relay. Lane 1, Kemper Catholic. Lane 2, Clarinda. Lane 3, Lewis Central. Lane 4, Glenwood. Lane 5, Atlantic. Lane 6 will be Harlan. Lane 7, Shenandoah. And in Lane 8, Denison. Results of the 8th grade 400-meter dash. 5th place was Ryder Luth of Denison. 4th place, Nate Bentley of Creston. 3rd place, Brad Hughes of Glenwood. 2nd place, Landon Hagan of Atlantic. And in 1st place with a time of 54.27 seconds, Dylan Powell's. First call, 100-meter hurdles, 7th grade. First call, 100-meter hurdles for the 7th grade. In heat number 1, 4x200-meter relay. Lane 3 will be Red Oak, Lane 4 Denison, and Lane 5 Glenwood. We'll go ahead and do second call for the 7th grade 100-meter hurdles and first call 8th grade 100-meter hurdles. Heat number 2, 4x200 meter relay for the 8th grade. Lane 2 will be Kemper, Lane 3 Clarinda, Lane 4 Shenandoah, Lane 5 Harlan, Lane 6 Lewis Central, and Lane 7 Atlantic. Can we go ahead and do final call, 100 meter hurdles, 7th and 8th grade. Final call, 100 meter hurdles, 7th and 8th grade.
Go, Tree, get this one.
Results of the 7th grade 4x200 meter relay. 5th place, Lewis Central. 4th place, Harlan. 3rd place, Clarinda. 2nd place, Atlantic. And in 1st place with a time of 1 minute 47.12 seconds, Glenwood. The team of Grilly, Boothby, Cook, and Leak. Okay, participants for the seventh grade 1600-meter run. Ben Thompson of St. Albert's, Marcus Greenwood of Lewis Central, Gabe Kaufman of Creston, Mason Sells of Shenandoah, Ryder Bard of Creston, Brogan Scheckinger, was from Harlan, Jorge Barajas from Denison, Montgomery Smith from Atlantic, Cole Berglund of Glenwood, Casey Tompkins of Shenandoah, Will Applegate of St. Albert's, Grady Roberts of Atlantic, Tyler Swisher of Glenwood, and Brady Anderson of Red Oak. Eighth grade participants, Evan Lilly of Lewis Central, Hayden Heatbrink of Red Oak, Luke Ulrich of Denison, Drew Nelson of Lewis Central, Aiden Gall of St. Albert, Keaton Schroeder of Atlantic, Carson Bauman of Harlan, Grant Sorensen of Glenwood, Merrick Weiland of Creston, Jamie Hernandez of Denison, Marshall Yeager of Glenwood, Christian Jackson of Clarinda, Thomas Engler of Atlantic, and Jaden Hafner of Clarinda. Can I go ahead and get first call, 7th grade, 200-meter dash. First call, 7th grade, 200-meter dash. Results of the 8th grade 4x200-meter relay. 5th place was Glenwood. 4th place, Shenandoah. 3rd place, Clarinda. 2nd place, Lewis Central. And in 1st place with a time of 1 minute 44.4 seconds, Harlan. With a team of Bogus, Kaufman, Singer, and Aaron Holtz. Results of the 7th grade long jump. In 5th place, Trevor Smith of Clarinda. 4th place, Justin Smith of Atlantic. 3rd place, Hudson Shane of Clarinda. 2nd place, Joe Leake of Glenwood. And in 1st place, with a jump of 17 feet 2 inches, Hudson Cook of Glenwood. Okay, 7th grade 100-meter hurdles. Lane 1, Timber Miller of Clarinda. Lane 2, Tyson Harris of Shenandoah. Lane 3, Connor Bruck of Harlan. Lane 4, Corbin Brown of Clarinda. Lane 5, Kate Goins of Creston. Lane 6, Thaddeus Riggs of Lewis Central. And in Lane 7, Landon Burkhalter of Harlan. Second call, 7th grade 200-meter dash. Second call, 7th grade 200-meter dash. Can we get Connor Brook of Harlan, please report to the 100-meter hurdles? Heat number 2, 100-meter hurdles. Lane 1, David Ramundo from Denison. Lane 2, Justin Smith of Atlantic. Lane 3, Alex Pudens of Kemper. Lane 4, Hudson Cook of Glenwood. Lane 5, Bowen Berto of Shenandoah. Lane 6, James Brower of Atlantic. Lane 7, Ace Cochran of Glenwood. And Lane 8, Killian McCart of Lewis Central. Heat number 1, 8th grade 100-meter hurdles. Lane 3 will be Hudson Fisher of Red Oak. Lane 4, Keegan Ludwig of Harlan. Lane 5, Carson Roan of Denison. We're going to go ahead and do final call, 7th grade 200-meter dash, and then first call, 8th grade 200-meter dash. Heat number 2, in lane 2, Leo Buski of St. Albert's. Lane 3, Cohen Jewell of Atlantic. Lane 4, Ireland Baker of Glenwood. Lane 5, Kane Colpitts of Lewis Central. Lane 6, Charlie Beek of Denison. And in lane 7, Cooper Hamilton of St. Albert's. Heat number 3 for 8th grade 100-meter hurdles. Lane 1, Gavin Kane of Kemper. Lane 2, Case Cook of Kemper. Lane 3, Raymond Schenginger of Harlan. Lane 4, Ashton Rutherford of Atlantic. Lane 5, Baylor Hash of Clarinda. Lane 6, Carter Sells of Shenandoah. Lane 7, AJ Miller of Glenwood. And lane 8, Connor Hathaway of Lewis Central. This is the second call for the 8th grade 200-meter dash. Second call, 8th grade 200-meter dash. Hurdle workers, please clear the track. In heat number 1 of the 7th grade 200 meter dash. Lane 1, be Walter Cady of St. Albert's. Lane 2, Camden Williams of Clarinda. Lane 3, Leif Larson of Harlan. Lane 4, Gabriel Lowry of Clarinda. Lane 5, Asher Taylor of Clarinda. Lane 6, Garrett Bills of Lewis Central. Lane 7, Channing Peterson of Clarinda. And in lane 8, Hayden Hawks of St. Albert's. Final call, 8th grade 200 meter dash. Final call, 8th grade 200 meter dash. Results of the 8th grade 1600 meter run. In 5th place, Marshall Yeager of Glenwood. 4th place, Drew Nelson of Lewis Central. 3rd place, Luke Ulrich of Denison. 2nd place, Hayden Heatbrink of Red Oak. And in 1st place, with a time of 4 minutes 50.18 seconds, Evan Lilly of Lewis Central. Heat number 2, 200 meter dash, 7th grade. Lane 1, Liam Hawkins of Atlantic. Lane 2, Ani from Denison. Lane 3, Eric Alamine from Clarinda. Lane 4, Gavin Weirdren from Kemper. Lane 5, Chris Ortner from Kemper. Lane 6, Harrison Waite of Lewis Central. Lane 7, Bryson Wagner of Atlantic. And in lane 8, Timber Miller of Clarinda. Heat number 3. In lane 1, Cole Loosemore of Clarinda. Lane 2, Josh Borrego of Clarinda. Lane 3, Hunter Williams of Clarinda. Lane 4, Peyton Starr of Kemper. Lane 5, Levi Hafner of Clarinda. Lane 6, Reese Gessert from Harlan. Lane 7, Burke Vanderhoven from Lewis Central. And in lane 8, Jack Pudence of Kemper. Can we go ahead and get first call, 7th grade, sprint medley relay? First call, 7th grade, sprint medley relay. Heat number 4. Lane 1, Colson Skokin from Lewis Central. Lane 2, Fisher Graves at Clarinda. Lane 3, Luke Wellhausen at Clarinda. Lane 4, Jude Maston of Harlan. Lane 5, Evan Harris at Clarinda. Lane 6, Quentin Steffens of Atlantic. Lane 7, Eli Cox of Clarinda. And in lane 8, Jed Sondag of Harlan. Seventh grade, 1,600-meter run. In 6th place, Casey Tompkins of Shenandoah. 5th place, Gabe Kaufman of Creston. 4th place, Mason Sells of Shenandoah. 3rd place, Marcus Greenwood of Lewis Central. 2nd place, Ben Thompson of St. Albert's. And in 1st place, with a time of 5 minutes, 30.94 seconds, Ryder Baird of Creston. Heat number 5. Lane 1, Gavin Sorensen from Atlantic. Lane 2, Mason Wilson from Creston. Lane 3, Damien Goach from Harlan. Lane 4, Liam Patterson of Lewis Central. Lane 5, Holden DeVore of Atlantic. Lane 6, Austin Christensen of Harlan. Lane 7, Ben Pendergraph of Red Oak. And in lane 8, Evan Schmitz of Harlan. Can we please get an Atlantic coach to the high jump, please? An Atlantic coach to the high jump, please. Thank you. Can we go ahead and get second call, sprint medley relay for 7th grade, second call, 7th grade sprint medley relay, and first call for the 8th grade sprint medley relay. Results of the 7th grade 100-meter hurdles, and in 6th place, Ace Cochran of Glenwood. 5th place, James Brower of Atlantic. 4th place, Alex Pudens, Kemper. 3rd place, Bowen Burdo for Shenandoah. 2nd place, Justin Smith of Atlantic. And in 1st place, with a time of 16.21 seconds, Hudson Cook of Glenwood. Heat number 6, lane 1, James Williams of Glenwood. Lane 2, Levi Shields of Harlan. Lane 3, Dominic Gruber of Clarinda. Lane 4, Skylar Burkham of Atlantic. Lane 5, Joe Leake of Glenwood. Lane 6, Hudson Shane of Clarinda. Lane 7, Angel Rodriguez of Denison. And Lane 8, Bo Wanvik from Lewis Central. Can we get final call, 8th grade sprint medley relay? Final call, 8th grade sprint medley relay. Results of the 8th grade 100-meter hurdles. In 6th place, Gavin Kane of Kemper. 5th place, Raymond Schinginger of Harlan. 4th place, Case Cook of Kemper. 3rd place, Carter Sells of Shenandoah. 2nd place, Ashton Rutherford of Atlantic. And in 1st place with a time of 14.94 seconds, Baylor Hash of Clarinda. Heat number 1 for 8th grade 200-meter dash. Lane 1, Scott Simonton of Atlantic. Lane 2, Garrett Stetzel of Atlantic. Lane 3, Aiden Fredrickson of Atlantic. Lane 4, Jack Danver of Kemper. Lane 5, Callan Kluber of Atlantic. Lane 6, Zane Welch of Atlantic. Lane 7, Owen Miller of Atlantic. And in lane 8, you guessed it, Bobby Wallopy of Atlantic. Heat number 2. Lane 1, Tony Peterson of Red Oak. Lane 2, Eden Lima of Denison. Lane 3, Charlie Schreck of Kemper. Lane 4, Skylar Hausch of Shenandoah. Lane 5, Timothy Myers of Kemper. Lane 6, Ernie Tremblay of Denison. Lane 7, Sam Hoffman of Kemper. And in lane 8, Austin Tomka of Kemper. Can we go ahead and get first call, 7th and 8th grade, 200-meter hurdles? First call, 7th and 8th grade, 200-meter hurdles. Results from the 7th grade 200-meter dash. In 6th place, Bo Wanvik of Lewis Central. 5th place, Holden DeVore of Atlantic. 4th place, Hudson Shane of Clarinda. 3rd place, Dominic Gruber of Clarinda. In 2nd place, Skylar Burcham of Atlantic. And in 1st place, with a time of 25.69 seconds, Joe Leake of Glenwood. Heat number 3. In lane 1, Brody Jacobson from Harlan. Lane 2, Giovanni Gomez of Denison. Lane 3, Ryden Pullen of Clarinda. Lane 4, Billy Jerry of Lewis Central. Lane 5, Will Schmitz of Harlan. Lane 6, Ben Gray of Harlan. Lane 7, Griffin Phillips of Clarinda. And in lane 8, Brody Estel of St. Albert's. Final call, 800-meter run, 7th and 8th grade. Final call, 8th grade, 7th and 8th grade, 800-meter run. Results of the 8th grade shot put. In 6th place, Colt Spencer of St. Albert's. 5th place, Jesse Ayala of Lewis Central. 4th place, Sander Killian of Atlantic. 3rd place, Dylan Powells of Glenwood. 2nd place, Nash Leonard of Kemper. And in 1st place, with a throw of 45 feet, 3 inches, Connor Loosemore of Clarinda. Heat number 2, 8th grade sprint medley relay. In lane 1 will be Kemper, lane 2, Harlan, lane 3, Glenwood, lane 4, Shenandoah, lane 5, Atlantic, lane 6, Denison, and in lane 7, Lewis Central. Results of the 7th grade shot put. In 6th place, Riggins Hansen of Creston. 5th place, Tate Boothby of Glenwood. 4th place, Drake Miller of Lewis Central. 3rd place, Colton Anderson of Atlantic. 2nd place, Camden Melby of Lewis Central. And in 1st place with a throw of 42 feet 10 inches, Sawyer Purdue of Red Oak. Hurdle workers, go ahead and please start putting them on for the 200-meter hurdle race. Results of the 7th grade sprint medley relay. In 6th place was Dennison. 5th place, Red Oak. 4th place, Kemper. 3rd place, Harlan. 2nd place, Glenwood. And in 1st place with a time of 1 minute 56.38 seconds, Atlantic. The team of Stockdale, McCurdy, Robinson, and McLaren. Heat number 1, 200-meter hurdles for 7th grade. Lane 2, Jacob McQueen from Glenwood. Lane 3, Cohen Tupa of Lewis Central. Lane 4, Owen Bergman of Lewis Central. Lane 5, Connor Bruck of Harlan. Lane 6, Charlie Logan of Denison. And in Lane 7, Henry Gonzalez, also from Denison. Results of the 8th grade sprint medley relay. In fifth place, Shenandoah. Fourth place was Denison. Third place, Atlantic. Second place, Harlan. And in first place, with a time of 1 minute 51.39 seconds, Glenwood of the team of Wilcox, Bachman, Hebel, and Stanislav. Heat number 2. In lane 1, be Parker Starr of Kemper. Lane 2, Trevor Smith of Clarinda. Lane 3, Justin Smith of Atlantic. Lane 4, Hudson Cook of Glenwood. Lane 5, James Brower of Atlantic. Lane 6, Winston Gutierrez of Creston. Lane 7, Doolin Vaughn of Harlan. And in lane 8, Jaron Landis of Clarinda. For the 8th grade, 200-meter hurdles, lane 1, Cooper Hamilton of St. Albert's. Lane 2, Landon Fuller of Shenandoah. Lane 3, Timothy Myers of Kemper. Lane 4, Henry Shaven of Harlan. Lane 5, Keegan Ludwig of Harlan. Lane 6, Charlie Beek of Denison. Lane 7, Leo Boyski of St. Albert's. And in lane 8, Carson Braun of Denison. Can we also get first call, 7th and 8th grade, 4x100-meter relay? First call, 7th and 8th grade, 4x100-meter relay. Heat number 2 for the 200-meter hurdles. Lane 2 will be Connor Hathaway of Lewis Central. Lane 3, Baylor Hash of Clarinda. Lane 4, Dylan Powells of Glenwood. Lane 5, Ashton Rutherford of Atlantic. Lane 6, Brad Hughes of Glenwood. Lane 7, Dax Tompkinson of Clarinda. And in lane 8, Carter Thielen of Lewis Central. Results of the 7th grade 200-meter hurdles. In 6th place, Owen Bergman of Blue Central. 5th place, Jaron Landis of Clarinda. 4th place, Trevor Smith of Clarinda. 3rd place, Justin Smith of Atlantic. 2nd place, James Brower of Atlantic. And in 1st place, with a time of 28.97 seconds, Hudson Cook of Glenwood. Workers, please clear the track. Participants in the 7th grade 800-meter run. Ben Thompson of St. Albert's, Gabe Kaufman of Creston, Julio Tessero of Denison, Ryder Baird of Creston, Marcus Greenwood of Lewis Central, Dane Thompson of Lewis Central, Dalton Herman of Atlantic, Casey Tompkins of Shenandoah, Bentley Stayert of Atlantic, Max Yeager from Glenwood, Hayden Krieger of Kemper, Jorge Barrejas from Denison, Will Applegate of St. Albert's, Leland Smith of Glenwood, Boston Stevens of Harlan, Henry Osterland of Kemper, Levi Hafner of Clarinda, Landon Buchhalter of Harlan, Jackson Ray from Red Oak, Brady Anderson of Red Oak, and Asher Taylor of Clarinda. And we'll go ahead and do second call, 7th and 8th grade, 4x100-meter relay. Second call, 4x100-meter relay, 7th and 8th grade. Results of the 8th grade 200-meter hurdles. In 6th place, Cooper Hamilton of St. Albert's. 5th place, Carter Thielen of Lewis Central. 4th place, Baylor Hash of Clarinda. 3rd place, Brad Hughes of Glenwood. 2nd place, Ashton Rutherford of Atlantic. And in 1st place, with a time of 26.48 seconds, Dylan Powells of Glenwood. We need the Kemper 4x100 meter relay 8th grade team. Please report. 8th grade Kemper 4x100 meter relay team. Please report.
So good. Move, Ryder. Keep pressing, Ryder. There we go. Go, Varsity.
8th grade 800 meter dash. Evan Lilly of Lewis Central, Hayden Heatbrink of Red Oak, Nate Bentley of Creston, Landon Leckberg of Glenwood, Mason Betts of Atlantic, Tyler Campbell of Lewis Central, Aiden Gall of St. Albert's, Cannon Crane of Glenwood, Merrick Wayland of Creston, Traeger Nyhouse of Kemper, Ramsey Goach from Harlan, Charlie Schreck of Kemper, Giovanni Gomez of Denison, Jamie Hernandez of Denison, and Aiden Allett of Red Oak. Can we go ahead and get first call for 7th and 8th grade 4x400 meter relay? First call, 7th and 8th grade 4x400 meter relay. Heat number 1 for 7th grade 4x100 relay. In lane 3 will be Red Oak, lane 4 Creston, lane 5 Denison. We need the 7th grade Red Oak and Creston 4x100 meter teams. Please report on the track. We have found a lime green wireless headphone is up here at the press box. If you have lost one, a lime green wireless headphone. Results of the 800 meter 7th grade division. In 6th place, Ben Thompson of St. Albert's. 5th place, Julio Tessero of Denison. 4th place, Ryder Baird of Creston. 3rd place, Bentley Stayert of Atlantic. 2nd place, Dane Thompson of Lewis Central. And in 1st place with a time of 2 minutes 29.29 seconds, Gabe Kaufman of Creston. Final call. 4x400 meter relay, 7th and 8th grade. Final call, 4x400 meter relay, 7th and 8th grade. Heat number 2. In lane 1 will be Atlantic, lane 2, Lewis Central, lane 3, Kemper, lane 4, Glenwood, lane 5, Harlan, lane 6, Clarinda, and lane 7, Shenandoah. Results of the 8th grade 800 meter dash. 6th place, Tyler Campbell of Lewis Central. 5th place, Nate Bentley of Creston. 4th place, Landon Lechtenberg of Glenwood. 3rd place, Mason Betts of Atlantic. 2nd place, Hayden Heatbrink of Red Oak. And in 1st place with a time of 2 minutes, 11.35 seconds, Evan Lilly of Lewis Central. Final call for the 4x400 meter relay. Please check in at the finish line. Final call, if you haven't checked in, 4x400 meter relay, 7th and 8th grade. If you have not checked in, please check in at the finish line. Heat number 1, 4x100 meter relay for the 8th grade. Lane 3 will be Atlantic, Lane 4, Clarinda, and in Lane 5, Kemper. Coaches, please, and athletes, please listen up here closely. There was an issue with the clock with the last heat, the heat that just run, the second heat of the 4x100 meter relay. So you, for the 8th grade, you will need to report back. We'll for the 7th grade, I mean. After the 8th grade runs there and after the 4x4s run, we will have the 4x1 meter relay team for the 7th grade to please run at the very end. Thank you. So we will need the 4x100 meter relay 7th grade teams of Atlantic, Lewis Central, Kemper, Glenwood, Harlan, Clarinda, and Shenandoah. You will need to rerun that race. After this race and both 7th and 8th grade 4x400 meter relay events, then you will run that race at the end again.
Do we need to come up here to get the awards?
At the very, very end, your coach will come up here.
The team is done it was done after they go by 8, when the 8. So,
Team number 1 of the 8th grade football. These are the team names.
St. Albert.
8th grade.
St. Albert.
Yes. You guys don't have anything.
We don't have a fullback on it.
Did your coach put you up here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Once you come over here to the north. Come in. You have any eye droppers? Okay, they got you the lead. They got to give it a second yet. Okay, heat number 2 for the 8th grade 4x100 meter relay. In lane 2 will be Glenwood, lane 3 Harlan, lane 4 Lewis Central, lane 5 Shenandoah, lane 6 Denison, and in lane 7 will be Red Oak. Seventh grade 4x400-meter relay. Lane 1 will be Clarinda. Lane 2, Harlan. Lane 3, Atlantic. Lane 4 will be Lewis Central. Lane 5, Glenwood. Lane 6, Kemper. Lane 7, Denison. And in Lane 8 will be Creston. Results of the 8th grade high jump. In 7th place, Ashton Rutherford of Atlantic. 6th place, Evan Stanislav of Glenwood. 5th place, Ian Hebel of Glenwood. 4th place, Nolan Wagner of Clarinda. 3rd place, Fox Argensinger of Harlan. 2nd place, Carter Thielen of Lewis Central. And in 1st place, with a jump of 5 feet 10 inches, Carter Sells of Shenandoah. Results of the 8th grade 4x100-meter relay. And in 5th place is Red Oak. 4th place, Glenwood. 3rd place, Denison. 2nd place, Harlan. And in 1st place, with a time of 48.45 seconds, Lewis Central, the team of Klonsky, Ayala, Bates, and Doss. Eighth grade 4x400-meter relay. In lane 1 will be Clarinda, lane 2 Harlan, lane 3 Lewis Central. Lane 4 will be Glenwood, lane 5 Kemper, lane 6 Atlantic, lane 7 will be Denison, and in lane 8 will be Shenandoah. So the concession stand has informed me if you would need a chicken sandwich, a burger, or a hot dog for the go, they still have plenty there. And just a reminder, at the conclusion of this race, we need the 7th grade heat number 2 4x100-meter relay teams to please report back to the track. That would be in lane 1 Atlantic, lane 2 Lewis Central, lane 3 Kemper, lane 4 Glenwood, lane 5 Harlan, lane 6 Clarinda, and in lane 7 would be Shenandoah. So at the conclusion of that race, please make sure to report it so we can get out of here in a timely manner. Results of the 4x400-meter relay for 7th grade. 6th place was Kemper, 5th place Denison, 4th place was Preston, 3rd place Atlantic, 2nd place Lewis Central, and in 1st place with a time of 4 minutes 23.75 seconds, the team of Glenwood of Hill, Worth, Oliver, and Jensen. And we just remind teams as you start taking down your tent areas, please make sure you pick up all of your garbage and please put it in the receptacles on your way out. So 7th grade, 4x100 meter relay teams. In lane 1 will be Atlantic, lane 2, Lewis Central, lane 3, Kemper, lane 4, Glenwood, lane 5, Harlan, lane 6, Clarinda, and in lane 7 will be Shenandoah. At the conclusion of this race, we will have the final team scores. And coaches, please come on up to the press box before you leave to collect all your ribbons. Results of the 4x400 meter relay for the 8th grade. 6th place was Clarinda, 5th place Kemper, 4th place Lewis Central, 3rd place Harlan, 2nd place Atlantic, and in 1st place Glenwood with a time of 3 minutes 56.44 seconds with the team of Hughes, Yeager, Stanislav, and Powells. Said, please, fans and teams, make sure you pick up your garbage from your team camps and put them in the receptacles. As soon as we get the last race tabulated in the computer, we'll go ahead and do the final team scores. Coaches, please pick up your packets at the press box. And everybody, hope you have a safe drive home. Results of the 7th grade 4x100 meter relay. In 6th place was Shenandoah, 5th place Kemper, 4th place Lewis Central, 3rd place Harlan, 2nd place Clarinda, and in 1st place with a time of 52.93 seconds, Glenwood. The time of Cochran, Grill, Boothie, and Cook. Final team scores for the 7th grade. 11th place was St. Albert's with 12 points. 10th place, Denison with 27 points. 9th place was Harlan with 30 points. 8th place, Red Oak with 31 points. 7th place, Shenandoah with 35 points. 6th place, Kemper with 43 points. 5th place, Creston with 46 points. 4th place was Clarinda with 76.5 points. 3rd place was Lewis Central with 89.5 points. 2nd place was Glenwood with 149 points. And in first place, your Hawkeye 10 champions for 7th grade, Atlantic, with 156 points. Results of the 8th grade. In 11th place, St. Albert's with 16 points. 10th place was Creston with 19 points. In 9th place was Red Oak with 31.5 points. 8th place, Shenandoah with 39 points. 7th place was Kemper with 41 points. 6th place, Denison with 48.5 points. In 5th place was Harlan at 66. In 4th place, Clarinda with 86 points. 3rd place, Atlantic with 92 points. 2nd place, Glenwood with 123 points. And in first place, Lewis Central with 136 points. They are your 8th grade Hawkeye 10 champions. Okay, we still have a lime green wireless earbud that we found that was found and returned to the press box. If you think that is yours, please come on up.